What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're going to be doing the Smackdown review. It started off with a recap of last week and the U.S. title match, and surprisingly, we went straight into the U.S. title rematch, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. I was actually surprised that they started off with this match, being it would lean towards a main event match, or at least somewhere close to the top of the card. But it was a great match. There was a whole lot of back and forth between Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. Kevin Owens ended up hitting the referee, which would have disqualified him. But he went up for a pop-up power bomb. He missed it. AJ Styles rolled him up for the pin. The referee counted him for the 3, but one of his shoulders was up. So this is a bit of a hairy situation here. AJ Styles still retained his belt. Backstage, Kevin Owens approaches Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, bitching and complaining about what was going on, as usual. Daniel Bryan sets up a rematch for SummerSlam, with Shane McMahon being the special guest referee. Funny enough, though, if the referee was struck, that would be something you'd be disqualified for. So technically, he would have already lost this match to begin with, regardless of whether or not his shoulders were up or not with the pin. You struck a referee, that's automatic disqualification. But we'll find out how this goes at SummerSlam. And just when you thought we went straight from the beginning of the show to a match, you figured we'd go right into a next match. Nope, we got the Usos coming out, cutting a promo on the New Day. And then we had another episode of the Fashion Files. So 2 bits, wasted time. We then come to the next match, Aiden English versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's announced first. Aiden English is walking up to the ring, singing terribly. And for once, I actually agree with Sami Zayn when he was sitting there looking at Aiden English like this. Dude! I was trying to wrap my head around it myself. It was a good match. It was very quick. Aiden English won. Shortly after Aiden English left the ring, Mike Kanellis' music hits. He comes walking out with Maria Kanellis and basically just say they love the fact that Sami Zayn lost. That made no sense. But we go on to the next bit. Tag team match, Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Carmella and Natalya. It was an okay match. Becky and Naomi won, but it didn't really have a lot forwarding any of the storylines. It's just like all the other tag team matches I keep talking about. The only people that have storylines here, well, actually 3 people out of the 4. Naomi has a match at SummerSlam with Natalya, plus she's got Carmella looming over her shoulder with the Money in the Bank contract. A little bit of story progression, but not a whole lot. No, really didn't see a lot going on with this match. We then have Rusev versus Chad Gable. It was a decent match. Chad Gable held his own quite a bit throughout most of the match. In fact, it almost looked like he was about to win this. Rusev came back, got Chad Gable into the Accolade for the submission. Rusev then cuts a promo that he has no match at SummerSlam and that everybody in the locker room is afraid to face him. With that being said, Randy Orton's music hits. He comes out and says, "You don't want to have a fight with me," and then puts Rusev into the RKO and drops him. We then come to our main event, Shinsuke Nakamura versus John Cena. Wow, holy shit, this was an excellent match. I was really impressed with these two. I would almost say that this was almost on the level of a pay-per-view match. There was a whole lot of action. There was a whole lot of submission attempts. John Cena tried to get Shinsuke Nakamura into the Attitude Adjustment, or the AA as they call it on the show, 3 times. At the 3rd time, Shinsuke Nakamura fought out, got him into a backdrop, dropped him square on his neck, lined him up for the Kinshasa, hit it, and got the pin. Shortly after the match, John Cena walked up to Shinsuke Nakamura, shook his hand, gave him the respect he deserved, bowed to him, and we went off the air. Here's a little bit of a bonus. After the show went off the air, Baron Corbin ran in, started to jump Shinsuke Nakamura. John Cena ran in to help save him. Baron Corbin took out John Cena, drug him out to the side of the ring. He was trying to put him through a table. John Cena fought back, did the AA, Attitude Adjustment, on Baron Corbin through the table. Shinsuke Nakamura and John Cena shake hands once again and leave. This was a very streamlined SmackDown. I was very impressed with this. This was actually a really good SmackDown. As par with the rest of them, they tend to overshadow Raw, which is supposed to be the flagship show. Some of the matches really didn't make sense in storyline progression, I guess you want to say. but they were still good matches nonetheless. The Rusev and Chad Gable match was a really good match. You don't see these two people fighting each other often, so it was good to see something different. The U.S. title match was good as well. The main event was awesome. I love that one. The Zayn English match and the women's tag match, albeit wasn't too impressed with it, they were really good matches. Like I said, all in all, this was a really good SmackDown. But that'll do it for this week's SmackDown review. Leave a comment down below what you thought of this video, what you thought of tonight's SmackDown. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya. We then come to our main event. Thank you. All in all, like I said, this is a very good Raw. SmackDown.